All right. Okay, so we're
Welcome,
doing welcome, dude.
chatters, to our
Welcome,
beautiful hex guide.
insane Pog Hex guy, dude. Absolutely insane. So, Thonk and I, the BigThonkk is in the call with me.
Yep,
We're both doing a guide, and the idea is that we've both done hexes, so we should, know what we're doing. But this is kind of a, I'm gonna take my route for hexes. I'm gonna try and simplify it and kind of remake it into a route from the damage list to the no hit and make it super accessible to newer players. And then if I do anything stupid, Thonk can call me out on it. Also, Thonk is pretty good at hex runs as well, so
thank you.
maybe he can
The,
share some
the
insight. I would love if we could both do that. All right, let's go.
the goal for this run is to make something pretty streamlined, nothing too complex,
Perhaps
nothing
you've seen
too
it. Maybe.
mechanically demanding. I don't think like the limit of what's gonna be out of the usual player skill might be us doing giant lure jump,
Yeah,
but
I'm not even
there
sure
won't
if we're
be
gonna do that, but we'll see. Actually,
if it
we could. Well, I'll throw it in there. I think the
yeah.
route won't do giant low jump like requirement, like won't be a
Yeah.
requirement. But if you want to do it early, you can save on getting a fragrant branch or spinning souls for it
And
and
you,
everything.
yeah, if you save a branch and you would be able to get a higher reinforced sunlight staff, which is what we're getting for our main source of damage, since it has the best dark damage
Right.
and it
So
uses freaking titanite.
we're gonna go off on first staff hexes. So if I guess we should start with familiarizing people with hexes, right? So hexes are a class of magic that is extremely unique to Dark Souls 2 because in Dark Souls 2, it's not it's not like it's like dark magic isn't embedded in sorceries and uh,
Pyromancies.
pyromancies. It's just its own class. So, and each different type has its own sort of effect. So, like staff hexes usually have like a short range, but they're pretty strong, and there
And a
is
fast cast
nothing. They
time.
have a fast cast time, true, and they also don't have any like impacting effects to the player. But if you use the chime hexes, which we're gonna kind of carry in the end game, um, or they're gonna carry us in the end game, chime hexes are like super OP. They require souls, which is super unique. So it actually takes the souls out of your main soul count, and if you don't have them, they do like no damage. And it requires chimes, and then they're like unbearably good. Like they're super good, but they come at a cost. And I really like that balance with this run, and that's one of the reasons that chime hexes are so fun and unique. But regardless, I'm gonna explain a little for Rotten. So for Rotten, we're doing Rotten on this run, which is like questionable. You could do Freya, and I think I like Freya better, but to make it more accessible, we're gonna try out Rotten. But Rotten has since what am I trying to say here? Since Rotten has high dark resist, it's gonna take longer, but it should be pretty safe since we can keep distance. And Rotten has a lot of souls like Rotten that he gives you. So the reason that what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill Rotten 4 times, and the reason is because we need to skip Shrine of Winter, and the only way to do that is to get a million soul memory, which is like a million souls that you've had in your playthrough. So if you're not used to any percent DS2 runs, that's how they work. So that's why we pick Ascetic because it will respawn the boss so we can farm souls. But I think that's about the extent we need to go into this for
Yeah. Also,
any runner.
yeah, I was gonna ask you. We could start. You could start moving on rather than me holding you here at the class screen.
No, it's okay. What's up?
Okay. What I was gonna say is how, with this as a guide, is this with the idea of someone who's never done no hit and this is their first no hit, or someone who has done no hit and they want to try something else?
I'm assuming I'm taking it from the point of knowledge. So I'm just assuming that people people have played the game
Yeah.
and they're just wanting to learn what hexes do, and how the route works. So it's 4 times rotten, and we need to use Hexes. So we're starting Sorcerer because it's the best class for Hexes it has. It goes straight into the staff. You don't have to grab anything. It's really clean, and it just makes this really easy. And then Bonfire Hex for 4 rotten. So that's the meaning behind it. But yeah, Thonk, if you want to explain more things, if you feel like you want to touch on extra detail, let me know.
Yep.
So I don't.
I certainly will.
Okay. So 2 hand, left hand, faster for this door, but not important. If you want to grab extra amber herbs, like you could skip them, but you could do this whole run without spell items, which is what Thonk does. But
Yes, sir.
if you want to, wow, I'm moving the camera. You need to grab this item. This is the torch. It's gonna help us grab some. What do you call them? Some chunks for the caithas chime, which will be a chime. But so we grab that torch there. But if you want to grab some extra gear, you can get this bonfire here. And I usually equip the stuff like this, and then I have the dark sign. So you can keep your dark sign out here. This obviously brings you back. And then you just dodge these guys real quick. So you try and lure him out here. You could punch him and then go, but it's kind of sketchy, so if you want to be safe, just do this. They'll follow it up, and then jump. Grab this. 2 extra herbs. They're not necessary at all, but they're nice.
And we dark sign here because we have 0 souls, so it doesn't
Right.
matter that we're dark signing.
So don't pop that soul before you dark sign, you know? It's a pro tip. I might use those for comfort, but I don't know. You should be able to use all the stuff that you shouldn't need those.
We're gonna do the jump to the binoculars.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna it's not no damage, so we can just drop down.
Well, I know, Bob. I wasn't sure if you're gonna do the jump and be like, "Oh, look at this easy jump." You definitely won't reset to it.
Oh yeah. You can just drop down.
Yeah. So here we're gonna do a jump in order to save time, but all you need to do is just slow walk off of this. And we grab here this item here at the end, the binoculars. This is what we're gonna use to aim our hexes, because precise control outside of the binoculars is nigh impossible. So being able to accurately choose where you want to aim is very crucial, not only for this run, but if you ever move on to other magic types. So sorceries is the most one-to-one with hexes.
Right.
It works for that. Miracles, it does work, but it depends on the spell. It aims differently. And pyromancy, it's not too useful, but there are still use cases for it.
Right. Like binoculars are just great, and you'll see me use them all the time. And I recommend you try and use them whenever you can if you're not doing any lock on. But basically, we're gonna grab the bonfire, talk to her for the Estus, which we do probably, I think, maybe use. But the important thing is it moves her from there to the bonfire. And then we grab this life gem thing over here. It's got the souls. And we can't kill Mullen yet, which gives you extra souls. If you don't kill her, or if you don't kill him, you actually don't have enough to do the route. So we have to kill him we want this number to be our insane 0 or 854 soul memory. We want that to be a lot higher. We want it to be 1,000,000. Yeah, we get the bones here. These are super nice. You basically want to grab these on every run. Unless you want to like save time and you're going to forest or something, and you have enough souls to buy other things. But we're gonna kill Dragon Rider uniquely without the Malin armor. You don't really lose anything on this. If you want, you could purchase some skulls and then go through forest and then buy 2 knives and kill the hollow and grab 4 or 5 witching urns, then kill Malin with consumables, and you'll get a lot more souls out of this route. And it'll be like actually free with soul management, but it's not miracles.
That's a lot of wasted effort.
Yeah.
Not wasted effort, but that's a lot of effort for not a lot of payoff. But
Right.
it would make your early game a little bit easier, but it would feel more tedious.
Yep. This is straight to the point.
Yep.
When you do enough Dragon Rider, it gets boring, so if you want to do that start instead, I understand. Or you could just do like Pigeon's YOLO thing through there, which is super cool. This guy can follow you over here, but it's insanely rare, so I just take the... If he's attacking while you're picking up the item, you're not gonna get hit. We don't need the Lloyds, that's only for like good soul or good sorcery routes.
We don't need the Lloyd's Talisman at all this run because we won't be interacting with mimics at all. We
Yep.
do a jump here to save time. You don't have to, because that jump can be scary, especially if you're playing on console
Yeah.
or on PC and you don't
100%.
have the baby jump fix.
Recommend getting that.
Um,
You should have that if you are
if
playing
you're
this game on PC.
you should have it if you're on PC. If you're on console, it's a roll of the dice on if you will actually make that jump. So if you do not feel confident in it, just go around, follow the stairs. There's no issue with that.
And this run can be done completely on console. It's just like it's it's gonna be slower.
Yeah, it's
basically.
gonna be slower.
So you're just gonna have to come up with ways, or like ask in Discord or something for ways to do this without with like the minimum jumps basically. So we punch her off, and then we're gonna punch her off over here. Make sure you get here quickly, unlike me, and like eye her down, and then like lock on, and then kill her. Because she can actually do her force right here, and then you have to like get out of the way and then come back and hit her. So like be paying attention so you can keep this consistent, because like resets here can be annoying. Plus just you want consistency. And then this is a important item. This is Idol's Chime. We want to keep that in this round. We don't want to throw it away. We're gonna actually use that up until Mirror Knight.
You're not gonna run, grab the Proud Knight soul over there?
No, we don't need it.
Okay.
There's 2,000
So-
souls if you need it, but yeah.
The reason we killed Lycia there is one, her drop right there of the Idol Chime and the Rotunda key. We need the Rotunda key for to buy Dark Orb from Falcon, which is where we are about to go next.
Yeah.
And also the Idol Chime is gonna be our main source of chime damage for the chime hexes until we get caithas chime in the latter half of the game.
Exactly.
And the other purpose we have for killing her, instead of just talking to her and having her move the rotunda, in later points of the game she invades.
Yes, she
So if we
invades
kill her-
and Drain Lake and Encrypt, so we kill her to
Yeah.
avoid it.
Yeah, so if we kill her, she will not invade and we don't need to deal with her.
And another thing is right here, if you don't feel confident with that jump for whatever reason, this is like a damageless thing you can do. It's like an alternative way. You just jump up here. It's kind of fun. And then
But
this
you
is
want
the
to be
thing.
angled more to the right than to the left, because if you angle to the left, you just fall off.
You just fall off and die. Yeah. So yeah, I got it again, which is nice. That's super. That was super nice for me on Pyro no damage, and yeah, I recommend doing it.
If you end up doing no damage, all you would do is whenever you buy the silver cat ring, you could just do the drop as normal, and the
You
cat
mean
ring will
the cat ring? Oh, silver cat ring. Sorry, I thought you meant silver serpent. My bad.
the silver cat ring will negate the fall damage from the top.
This is probably the fastest place to discard your armor, so you can do it here. Since there's like no point in not here because you don't have Mullen set, so it's not interfering until after this point. That's the most intelligent place to do it. I guess I have to start swapping to doing it there, because you don't lose any time doing it there at all, but you might lose time at the beginning.
We picked up a crucial item there, the Rouge Water.
Yes.
The Rouge Water restores a lot of spell casts.
Yeah, it's
and
really
we'll be
nice.
using that
Yeah, I'll use it on Noshka.
Yeah.
I will do the
we'll be-
Noshka cheese, by the way. Just heads up.
Yeah. We will be picking up amber herbs and spell recovery items all throughout this run, because if you come from a different, you can buy dark orb.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you. I'm gonna explain it.
Alright. If you're coming from a different Souls game, such as Demon Souls, Elden Ring, or Dark Souls 3, if you could not see already, Dark Souls 2 it has a spell cast system of where each scroll of a spell gives a limited number of casts. There is no mana bar or FP bar.
Right.
So
So we have to like replenish the cast instead of FP. But yeah, this is our first spell. This is Dark Orb. So it's only 600 souls. We'll come back here so we get this bonfire. This guy is going to be helpful for a bit. And we can equip Dark Orb. If you want to get this early, you can kill Butterfly over here
For a chance
possible.
of getting a
Yeah, we got it. Cool. We got the best. We got the best drop. We could also get a Twilight Herb, I think. Yeah. So we got our spell. I just hit on the Dragon Rare split. Forgot to do that, but yeah. Now we're gonna kill Maulin. This is gonna give us souls and stuff, which is nice.
We're killing him for his armor, the Seldora set, which increases soul gain with the full set on, increases souls gained by 22.5%.
Yeah.
Or is it 12.5?
No, it's 22.5. It wouldn't make sense to be 20. Because one of them is 10 and then there's 2 5, so it would be 20.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like the head is 2.5, right? Yeah. Okay.
Do you buy skulls already?
Oh yeah, wait, let's see. What do we do here? Okay, yeah. So here, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, this is why we need Thonk, dude. We've killed Maulin, and we've got the soul gear here, and now it's cleanly accessible if you want to put it on fast. And we need skulls and cat ring, which I forgot, but gonna purchase the cat ring here. And 10 skulls, and that's all skulls for the run. Here you can just
You can bone if you want to save on in-game time, or you can just in real time, or you can just run over from Shellclaw if you don't feel like boning.
I'm gonna discard this for life.
We're gonna go to the Force of Fallen Giants, and we're gonna go till the last giant boss.
Yeah. So I just got rid of that for quality of life. I don't want to have. I usually get rid of things in my inventory that are annoying, so I try and get rid of extra rings or extra, spells that aren't even gonna ever be touched. So I pop my souls here. Basically, we don't even need to do that. You just need 200 souls for a bomb here, so we can do this normally.
I think we should put. This is not a hex only guy. This is just where hex is our main source of.
It's hex only by team hitless rules, so I'm not gonna use the bow to aggro any enemies. I think Thonk did, right?
Yes, I do that.
But if you want to do like hex no hit, you could do that. But if you want pure hex like without consumable usage, it's gonna be probably a different route than this, or you're gonna have to modify this route. You could probably modify this and it would be fine, but I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah, you would need to do a lot more bonfire stops. So like after you clear out, getting up to the last giant, you would open up the door and then you would just bone out and then rest in order to replenish your spells.
Right. And then
once
here, just do your preferred forest strat. That guy can hit you there. It's RNG. So if you want to throw an extra skull there, we have extras, so it's safer to throw a skull there. So you could throw 3 skulls over there, and you'd be fine. It wouldn't affect the run really at all. You actually have 2 extras, so even if you have 1 extra for if you mess something up. It's always better to throw skulls for safety, or I mean not for safety. It's always better to like have throwing skulls as your backup plan, even if you aren't gonna have any, because it's just safer. Here I'm gonna buy this firebomb. I'm gonna replenish my spells, and since it's not damageless, we don't have to take forever on this, which is nice. Yeah, we've got our dark orb drop down here. Got a cat ring, makes this free. Get the firebomb out, and we're gonna open up our shortcut, which is unique to this run versus some of the older stuff you'll see, like on older hex runs. Pretty sure, at least. I don't even know if they do. They probably do
in general.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump up here and then bomb this wall, and then jump into this guy. Now this takes some practice, but don't be afraid of it. It's not that hard, but yeah, I would really recommend doing that. And then you're gonna roll through these, and jump into this guy. Another thing I'd recommend is like don't be scared of learning fast strats. Yeah, that guy goes up there and then throw at this pillar, the skull, and then go through the fog wall. Like, that's the closest that guy's ever got to me in my entire life, and he didn't even hit me. So, like, no big deal. I like to grab these in case we run out of bombs. And I'll use the short bow with that. And here I'm gonna equip my Soldor set. And
If you were doing
heal a little bit.
true hexes only, where your only source of damage it comes from hexes, you would open up that door, that metal
Yeah,
chain
metal
door.
door, yeah. So that guy
Um,
uniquely dies in one hit as well. And here, before I'm starting, BigThonkk wants to say something, I'm just gonna kill Last Giant and then Dark Sign out when he's dead. I Dark Sign early enough so that he's gonna die, and then I'm gonna lose the current amount of souls, but I'll still keep the amount of souls that he gives me. So I'll have the exact same amount of souls every single time. But also, it's just nice to save a bone. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can just bone out. But I like saving the bone just for fun. But yeah.
What we're doing here is a strat to where every time he slams his left foot, we move forward and then walk back into his right foot, and keeps doing the loop of this attack over and over again. We have now crossed the phase 2 health, which is about 50%, where he removes his arm, and sometimes he will backs up like that. And as soon as you get between his legs again, you can get back into
The loop, right?
And if he doesn't, for whatever reason, you can always just get away from him, then run between his legs, and then Joel showed off in order to reset.
Bonk.
And we do a little staff bonk because it's funny. But honestly, right there, he was super low. You could, and we had 3 spell casts. You can always just end him with just a hex, but there's no point in doing that because of how low he was.
Yeah. So the staff doesn't even matter at this point right now. But we're gonna buy key, 2 bombs, talk for the ring, and send her back.
Yep. You know you're done talking to her when it says "my love" in her dialogue. That means you talk to her enough where she will go back to Majula, and we'll be able to do business with her in Majula from then on.
Right. So here's the same strat except we're going to Pursuer. Just do that. You can kind of like, I mess it up, but you can like do some cool jump over the stairs. 2-hand right hand's better for the door, and then we're gonna 2-hand the binoculars. And then this is slightly inconsistent, so if you want to rest and then like murder all these guys with the amber herbs, then that's totally fine as well. And then you could, if you had some extra amber herbs or something, you could do this without the ballista. But you come here and then you do the roll. It's the same as any percent, just doing allowing the ballista and kill him. I got a crazy meme where this didn't work today, but it's like it works every time, you know. Basically.
If you do not want to kill the Pursuer using the ballista, you want to kill him with hexes, you're gonna need to change your route or have plenty of spell recovery items, plenty of amber herbs,
Yes.
in order to actually kill him, because he is fairly.
He's tanky, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty tanky. He has a pretty high amount of HP, and doesn't have insane dark resist, but it feels like he has a lot.
Dark
Given
Orb doesn't do any damage at all right now. Like, it barely did anything to
low
Giant.
our damage is.
Yeah. It like tickled Giant compared to like what it'll do later. So we touch the chest and run back here. This is the modern way of doing this. When he starts to raise his shield, you can run, and then easy way of doing this. Like, there's older ways you could do it as well, where you fight all the enemies in this area and run in, spawn Pursuer, run back to the door, and then come in here. But like, waste of resources. Just do this strat.
Waste of time, waste of resources.
And then make sure you get that right chest. It's got Dull Ember. We'll need that for later. Alright, so here normally we go +4 staff, but I'm actually going to change the route a bit. Uh, 21-20, right? Yeah. So 2120 is gonna be our levels. And then go back to Huntsman's Copse and we're gonna get Sunset Staff. And that will be our primary staff. I might start doing this on damageless too, but this is just gonna like minimize staff level ups and everything.
We also get the Hexer's Hood from Falcon. The Hexer's Hood increases intelligence and faith by 1 and increases spell cast by 5%.
Right.
The way increasing spell cast works in this game is a little weird. Most of the time it will just say increases. It doesn't say, but we know that stat will be, in this case, the Hexer's Hood is increases spellcast by 5%.
See how I had 2120 levels?
But let's say you have a spell like Lightning Spear, which has 3 casts. Increase 3 by 5%, you get 3.15. You can't have 3.15% of a cast, so it rounds up. So then you'll go from 3 casts to 4 casts.
Right. Sometimes it doesn't even boost. Like if you have 1, it doesn't boost it. You have to have multiple spell casting gear, or just multiple copies. Like if you have 1 of a spell or something. At least I think so. That's what I've seen before on some gear. Maybe it doesn't do that for every gear. I don't know. It's kind of, you'd have to go test it, I'm sure. Get rid of that annoying hex gear, and then we only need the hood. Alright. These guys start going. We're gonna throw 1 skull, and then this guy gets closer. It's rare, but it doesn't matter. Throw 2. Then we should do this kill here with this guy, 2 witching urns. Yeah. Easy.
You can also use 2 dark worms if you want to do that.
We got Dark Knight Stone. If you get the Dark Knight Stone, then just infuse your chime, or I mean your staff for more damage. But for the sake of the guide, I'm just gonna discard it. That was like insane RNG.
Yep.
From
We'll show you
the
where
guy.
to consistently get Dark Knight Stones
Yes.
for Dark Infusions later on.
It's super easy because the hexes will stun the enemy. It's free. But if you wanted at that point, you could just have infusion for both of your stuff. But we get 2 anyway, so
Yeah, we get 2 anyway.
get 1 in crit. But you would have an early caithas chime, which is nice. This is a nice soul pickup. I'm pretty sure that was required. Basically, get all the souls I get. You can get extra ones if you feel like it.
Whenever you pick up an item in this game, you want to have your left hand two-handed by holding down your weapon swap, or your two-hand weapon.
Yeah, you just hold Y or
Wire triangle.
Okay, so of course you get Forlorn on the guide, but I'll just do it normally and then dodge Forlorn. Basically, if you get Forlorn, the safest thing to do is to just go and run around him and then kill Quelaag. I mean, I did this time. Here, I'll do it. I'll just do it. So I'll come back through and redo this whole section. This is the safest thing to do when you get Forlorn, though. Running along the left, you should never get hit by the guys. The only reason we do the trees is so that we don't die on... What do you call it? Dude, what's it called? Chloranthy ring. So you don't die getting the Chloranthy pickup.
Or clear bluestone.
Yeah, but mainly for Chloranthy, but we add cleared bluestone. So this is Forlorn prevention. This is the strat. You would do the same if you get the Forlorn at this location or over there. You just run.
And this is also just a general standard thing for Forlorn. Whenever you get Forlorn, if you just run to the nearest boss and just walk through the fog gate, you can burn.
Yeah.
As long as the boss is dead, and if the boss isn't dead, like here, Najka is alive. We just move to a spot to where we'll be safe to burn.
Right, so just get yourself in line with this thing. I guess you could, like, angle your head over here or something, whatever. I've done that bone a couple times. I've kind of figured it out in my head, I think.
I just run past her, and I just walk onto the platform.
Oh. I didn't want that tree to not be there, though, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference. But yeah. Here, okay, we'll just redo it. So basically, you know... So you could get multiple Forlorns, by the way. But... Hit the tree, and then... I already grabbed the item, but... Yeah, I think it was better to like stay normal consistency, but grab this item. Then you want to hit this tree. And you stay on the left side of the wall here, and you can just melee this one. Or Dark Orbit. And then Dark Orbit this one. And make sure you see the guy. I can see him, so I go. Now he's aggroed. And then we'll just do clear bluestone first. Because it's the most consistent thing. Stand on this tree, and then look that way, and you'll see this one. Then we're going to try and find the one over here. It's right here. And we're gonna find this one. This strat is hard, so make sure you get comfortable with it before you start doing it in runs. And then,
You gotta put in that practice.
yeah. Once you grab clear bluestone, find the wall, a little off, but it's fine. You can equip it. You can check to see if you're being checked. Yeah, we are. But like he's way far behind. Okay. We're just gonna run. It's way more scary to get clear bluestone on and then the just Chloranthy. But you can just get Chloranthy and then go and grab clear bluestone separately as well if you want to be ultra safe. Like if you're doing a marathon related run with this or something. I would do that if I were you. Here we're gonna grab extra souls. I don't think this one's required, but it's really nice because you get this. Like if you get the amber herb, it's fine, or if you get extra like wilted dusk herbs. But it's really nice to get this one because you get this twilight herb here, makes Noshka freer, and then you can grab butterfly over here. Oh, we got another one. So we're like absolutely loaded on spell recovery gear right now. You don't need this much. But super good run right now. And then just jump across past BKH and then grab bombs and Brave Warrior Soul. Then you could bone back, but kind of dumb to waste the bone here. Or Dark Sign back, but I kind of want to keep my souls. And then here we do Noshka. Noshka's a fight. You know, it's pretty much a boss, and it can be a hard fight normally, but we are gonna cheese him.
Yep, we're gonna make her a spot to where she can't really attack us besides when she does either of her sorcery attacks. Or when she casts Soul Barrage or Soul Mass.
Yep. So just picking stuff up. We'll go back and get the cringe set later.
Or we can get the Twin Flame when we grab the Lion Mage set.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stay +2. It's not even a problem. Like the damage is actually fairly good.
Okay.
But if you wanted to go hunting for Twinkling, you could probably get up to like a +4 sunset stat. But since we just carry with caithas, it's fine. Okay, so the cheese here, which like, if you don't want to do it, then just learn the fight legit. I mean, I don't know what else you would do, but you kind of start here. You can just do like one hit, and then you bring her back behind this tree here. Stand at this side of the rock, so she's running into the tree, so she doesn't do the insane Noshka arrive meme and kill you.
And you just do this for a while until she dies.
Have fun, dude.
Whenever you're running low on spellcast, you just pop a Amber Herb or Twilight Herb and just carry on.
Yep. And then if she does magic, you wanna watch out for that. She's not completely like disabled here. Like she can do attacks. It's just.
And once in the blue moon, she does eke by, which doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
But you might have.
She could do it right here, like in theory, but she probably won't. So we're gonna dodge real quick just to make sure. Pop their spell recovery and then get back to it. This is like staple magic or consumable run stuff, though.
If you're doing any run range, this is a surefire strategy as long as you have enough of that thing.
Right.
I made some brownies earlier, and I want for Easter tomorrow. And
You're kind of quiet, by the way.
really,
Yeah, like it's actually kind of hard to hear you.
I'm not talking too loudly.
Do you want me to just turn you up?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll just turn more into the microphone. So what he did there is he equipped the full cell door set and took it off in order to
this.
be as light as possible.
Yeah.
I see you didn't do the jump there.
Yeah, it's faster not to.
Really?
I think so. We don't need to kill anything here. We're just gonna run through.
This is one of my favorite things. We don't actually need to kill this guy. We could just run into him and pushes him to the side.
If you look more towards the wall, he turns fast, or you turn through him faster. So that's why I moved the camera this way, so I could squeeze through him quicker. It's just running simulator here. Until we get to the bonfire, and then we're gonna go to Huntsman's Copse and grab Resident Souls. Which is kind of why I like doing this later in damage, just because it's just annoying, you know. Multiple like trips back. Okay, so 2 spells here. We're gonna grab. We already have the gear, so we're gonna buy these, the Resident Soul spells. Miss your jump on the bonfire, and then we're gonna get 29 and 29, and then level 13 attunement. Oh wait, not yet. Right? What are we doing here? No, we are doing that. I'm tripping, bro. It's probably enough souls. Oh yeah, we do 16. Okay, yeah, no 6s. 29. Okay, I'm still tripping. We need more to pop more. Should pop more. I haven't popped Pursuer 1 yet. Since okay, it's all coming back. Yeah. Why the hell am I doing this? Right. We need to equip Resident Soul for this boss, and then we up our scaling with the idle chime. So Nashka's done, so I'm gonna split. We're gonna use this chime now. And then you could do some, like you could save a skull here, which I don't do on this run, but this is just the normal way of doing this. And you could technically like buy a bunch of knives and kill everyone here, but like why? So mega slow. And we don't need the large shard back there. And then bright bug time. With the bright bug and these stats, you should do
You'll do plenty of damage.
you'll 2-shot the cleric. Which is the point. Behind Resident Soul versus the Dark Orb. It does more damage. Here. So bright bug, and then gonna bait Magus to attack, and then miss. Basically, just go for the hit here. Yeah, it's a little risky, but we want to kill one of the clerics like instantly, so that we have a much easier time with picking which one to attack. Everything. I'll just 2-shot this one here. Free opportunity.
And you'll be able to one-shot everything beside the the Prowling Magus.
Yep.
Magus, I hate.
Dude, I just say Magus, bro. I know it's wrong.
I hate Latin-based words.
So he kind of does this weird, funny, drooping animation.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna punch him.
Did punch him.
Full cell Dora set in order to get maximum soul gain. And we're gonna run to the left, kind of because here is gonna be our first bonfire ascetic.
Yeah, other than the gift.
Yeah. So
So we're
far
gonna get
we'll
3.
have 2 of the 3 bonfire ascetics needed for this run.
Oh, make
You
sure you
will
get
one-shot-
this bonfire too.
You
Oh,
will be
I
able to
forget this.
one-shot those sorcerers if you use Resonant Soul and still have a Bright Bug active.
Yes. If not, it's just 2 hits. If you're out of cast, then just don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. And then you can do neat binocular attack over here, where we jump and then hit it, and then makes us safer, so you don't ever fly off. Grab that twinkling and chunk. The chunks aren't as important because we can just like we're gonna have 6, like we're fine. But yeah, basically, if you know all the chunk placements from the 90%, just get 6, like before Mirror Knight. We need to rest here. Like, we don't really need to, but might as well. And then we're gonna grab some gear. So I don't actually know. Donk, do you grab the ring here?
I don't grab Southern Ritual Band.
Oh, okay. So maybe this will be interesting to see, but here I just jump across. It's damageless proof. We don't need the
So
buffs.
here in Brightstone, there is a ring in a metal chest known as the Southern Ritual Band, and in this case, it's the +1 version, which gives you 2 spell slots. You get spell slots by increasing attunement. So if you wanted to go for a more damage-only playstyle, to where you don't level your attunement at all, and all your levels go to your intelligence and faith stats, you could do that. I would not suggest it because you're missing out on the bonus you get to your casting speed when you increase attunement. But if you want to temporarily have, in this case, Resonant Soul and Dark Orb in your repertoire.
That's 2. So you could have Resonant Soul and GRS.
Well,
Super
GRS
mega nice.
too.
Since this isn't damageless and chunks are just like important, and we're not killing Freya 300 times, I'm gonna grab this chunk. If you get Forlorn, just run to Freya. I'd highly recommend quickly learning how to get to Freya. Like, just look up the all boss no hit. But yeah, here's I guess where you could use our extra skull.
Or look at any 80% damage run on the website.
Yeah, no
Damage
damage runs. Yeah, now we have 6. We have exactly 6. So you could have killed the lizard. We could have got the second. We could have got the lizard in Drang Lake. There's like a lot of places, but if you follow that, you should get 6 every time. Like, that's pretty standard.
Pretty
way of
standard,
going
yeah.
through. All right, so we've got now all we're missing is our twinkling. So I'm gonna go. I'm only getting up to +2. Thonk is cool and he gets higher, but I like the minimalist approach of just not caring. It just doesn't matter for me. But if you want to have better stuff,
+3
yeah,
if you do giant or jump.
easily, like it's not even close. I mean, yeah, we killed that guy too. It's just nice. You could just bait him here, but if you want to wait till he walks back and turns around and then hit him in the back, it's fine. It's safer. It does waste souls every time you cast. Don't forget. These are chime hexes. They take 100 souls, and then GRS takes like 500.
Yep, GRS takes 500.
GRS stands for Great Resonant Soul. you get a headshot there, I think it one-shots. So
It
that's what
wouldn't.
I was going for. It wouldn't? Wow. That's crazy.
It would.
It would? Oh.
It would do like
talking about.
600 something.
That makes sense because of the...
Or like 590, something to that effect.
Okay, so now we have 3, which is a +1 upgrade and a +2, because it requires 1 for +1 and a 2 for +2.
It is one twinkling for every level of for every reinforce.
It's additive to the requirement.
Yep.
Right, so far, you know, everything's been pretty consistent, which is good. On no hit. Here you could choose to do 2 things, I guess. You have to go about figuring out how you want to do Rune Sentinels. Because you need a branch, but we already used our branch. And then you also need a branch for
Frustrated.
our gear. Right?
What?
But it gives you one back. So you have to pick where you want to get it. Like, with like an intent. So here we're going to get +2. We don't need to worry about Isle's Chime upgrades. It's goated, so whatever. But I guess the way I'll do it here is
You should do set first.
we're gonna buy one, right? You could do pit early here, so you go down through the pit, and basically we'll do this later, and you do the whole gutter thing, and then grab the extra branch, and then you could also grab the twinkling, and that'll get you more upgrades. Or you could buy the branch there, and then do the skip. And this is where Thonk is a lot faster than me. I'm slow. Wow. Slow. And I'm gonna do it just the normal cringe way. But Thonk does this omega fast with the binoculars.
Yep. Because
So-
of the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, it's just you probably want to like take off your gear.
You
And then-
need the cat ring on for this, or else you will die from
Yeah.
fall damage.
Hit the gesture menu and then point and backstep. Aim in this vicinity. Backstep and then jump at the last second. And yeah, easy jump. And it looks like insanely scary at first, like, oh my god, how the hell are you able to do this? But with like a lot of practice, it's not that bad. Like Thonk got it pretty quickly, like when he started learning it, and then he's faster than me now. So
I want to bring up again, if you're doing this on console, that skip will not be consistent depending
Yeah.
on if you get a baby jump or not.
so I'd
So if you
recommend pit
are-
route for sure.
Yeah, if you're doing this on console, you should get the fragrant branch from Pit, and if you, for this route, it won't matter because we're not going to, we're not making a +3.
You
So,
could,
like,
I guess. So what you could do here is you could go, just for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to, but you could like jump through there, and then grab the chunk or grab the twinkling, and you'll get +3. But yeah, not going to. For this gear, you want to actually you want this on. You want to kind of lock on to him here, and then peek around and shoot. Shot one, an extra one just in case. And then, actually, this might be new to you. If you slowly walk up here, you don't have to break these while you undo this guy. You come over here, and if you want to get started on this early, you can. You don't really have to get those, though. Nice game.
That on the jump.
Yeah, it's on the ground. It's that bad, dude.
You
I
will
bring
learn
homie
that
all the way up.
You will learn that the chime hexes tend
Very
to
glitchy.
collide with things. for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Very, especially on certain late game boss, dude. Definitely not Mirror Knight.
That's fair.
But yeah, this is pretty free. Like, and then even if he's here, he's got like an omega simple moveset. Like, these are super easy to roll attacks. And if you want to save souls, you can just kind of you go down there and grab the chunk. Or I mean, I keep saying chunk. Go down there and grab twinkling, but I'm just gonna keep +2 because it's you don't need to even worry about your extra stuff. Okay, after we do that, I think we're off to, we don't have the souls, right? No, we're gonna do Rune Sentinels here. Okay, we're gonna do Rune Sentinels, and then we'll do one run. I think.
You're gonna need to equip a Dark Orb, or you need Pop Souls to have enough to cast.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good thinking. Okay, so Rune Sentinels is gonna be harder than on the Freya route here, which is fine.
Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna do doorstep?
Nah, I'll just kill him. It's kind of close. Could probably snipe him from behind there. Yeah, we'll just do.
Behind the rubble.
We'll just do this with these souls are nice. You just pop them, and we're gonna pop them for the fights. Oh, really? I didn't get. Okay, good. Just for saving on casts here, I want to bomb here. If that seems sketchy, you can wait for him to finish an attack and then kill him. So we have 2 branches for straight. So this one, the first one's gonna be for this guy, and we get the second one, even though we already spent one. We get it because the chest gives you one back when you get the cast speed boosting thing. If that guy is Monka or whatever, you can kill him. I'm gonna put this on here and then jump. This is our cast boosting set, Lion Mage.
The Lion Mage Warrior set increases casting.
Yep. That's a little inconsistent. There's another guy that can come up and catch you, but like, it didn't happen, so it won't happen like ever. But yeah, that you want to wait till he catches up to you, and then you want to run around him. Here we're gonna for sure Brightbug. I'm gonna actually equip.
You should make sure that guy doesn't
these.
come behind you.
This guy will never catch you. You'll never get if you're hugging the fog wall, you'll never catch up. But yeah, having these here is super nice. Instead, you could, if you wanted, you could go get Dark Fog, but it's a waste of time. I think it might actually save time. I'm not sure, but we don't need it. As you can clearly see. Staff Hexes being insanely fast. So yeah, we'll just do the setup here, and then not actually do the script. Basically, you want to like destroy this guy here in the corner, and you want to stand right here. He'll jump up here, and then he dies. Do the same thing with this guy.
And once he jumped up, it'd be safe to drop down in order to have more space to move. If you don't want to fight up here.
If you want to just like make sure this is safe, just do that. Freest fight in the land. I usually fight that guy legit because it's a little faster, and it's mainly just because it's more fun. I always forget about this pickup, but there's actually no point to it really. You got all your other stuff, but free Ridgewater. And now we have a bunch of souls as well. I might start doing that script actually. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's
because
nice.
Hexes is just annoying on Rune Sentinels. Free bones. It's kind of scary to grab on damageless. This soul is nice if you want to pop it for just more. Two-hand, right hand for that door. I think this route should transition over to Freya like seamlessly.
Yeah.
So
we're not doing anything that. The only thing that has required damage has been doing giant jumps.
right.
If you end up doing damageless, you have to buy a branch from the hag.
Yeah. Or you know what you could do as well if you don't want to buy the branch. You could just do pit plus.
No, that's not doing no damage.
Oh, I meant hitless. Yeah, and no damage you have to buy it, or you have to do
Yeah,
like wharf stuff.
And you can also killing Seldora after spray gives you branches.
Yeah, that's where I get my main one.
And
Yeah,
here
here's
we
the
go.
last one.
Here, yeah, in order to get our last bonfire setting. You don't get hexes from Strayed?
Oh, I'm an idiot, dude. Well, I've got to go back to trade. Do I have a bonfire that's closer?
Yep. No, you didn't grab the one.
Okay. I'll just run back. Do you want to explain straight while I'm running back?
Yep. So, right above where we just did the drop to grab that bonfire setting, there is an NPC named Stray. He will sell hexes. And he also sells general magic. He sells sorcery, he sells pyromancies, miracles, and hexes. But we're using him for hexes. What he sells is another copy of Dark Orb, Dark Hail, which is the same as Dark Beat and Dark Souls 1. It does like a shotgun spread of little dark projectiles.
Yeah, it's nice at close range because it does all of them at once, so it's actually really good. Like, it's better than Resonant Soul sometimes. It's good on Mirror Knight, but it's kind of not really needed. But it is good. So we grabbed that just for extra safety, basically. You don't really, in theory, need it. But it's nice. Then he also sells some Rouge Water. Okay, so what I missed here is normally you would run through and then when you get up here, keep going, and then before you get the aesthetic, I just like out of habit boned out because I'm forgetting about how the run works. But you would just go run up to Straight and talk to him, then buy his stuff. Whatever, dude. Guy won't even do anything. So you would keep all these guys dead. You don't have to kill the ones up here.
You don't need to kill any of them. They will not aggro.
Yeah, these guys, you don't have to kill them. But basically, we would do all of the purchases here, and then I'll just drop back and bone out anyway, just to show how it works, but so no one dies on the run or something. Basically here, it's just the obvious purchases that would help you on the hex run. So like fog, super helpful. Hail, and then an extra copy of orb. We're gonna grab an extra copy of fog as well, and then 3 Rouge Water. There are some rings you can buy if you want to add them on. Don't be like afraid to add them on. But then from here you would just drop down and, you know, run there and then bone out and then TP to Majula. Here I think we level 16. Yeah. So I guess you could have done if you, well, you wouldn't have the souls. Yeah, okay. If you didn't lose any souls from purchasing like if you didn't purchase the branch and you went and did Giant Lord Jump and Pit, then you probably would have been able to get 16 attunement and equip this, like all 3 of these spells. So you would have been able to do this. But since we, you know, since we couldn't, we kind of missed out on that, which is annoying. So here, so you would get 16 first, but now since we've killed, since Kilburn Sentinels, we can do 30. So, just baited everyone into writing 16 in their notes. Or we don't go 30 yet. Okay, no, we don't go 30 yet. Sorry, I'm tripping, dude. We go 16, then we have to do Rotten. So it goes, Yeah, it's all those spells. We want DRS, Resonant Soul, and Dark Orb. Yep, looks good. Come over here, slow walk off. Can like Radiant here. And, like Omega be safe and then heal. Punch off the ledge here. And then you're good. Here you want to make sure you're ready for this lizard. Because this lizard is where we get the Darkstone. It's pretty consistent and safe. It will stagger whenever you hit him. The orbs. So. Or actually just kill him fast enough. If it drops to the floor, you can shoot these guys here and then pick it up. But yeah, we're good. Can R2, walk off, and then run. Be safe and get the bonfire here. Now we're on our way to run. So this is just gutter skip, like standard 80% stuff, and then running past these hollows. This is super consistent. You should be able to get this like every time. Just follow the path and practice. It's pretty simple. And here you can like have him explode and kill him or something.
Yeah, just something.
Do you want to explain? Well, actually, first before that, here you want to always drop to the right of this ladder, and then for hexes, we're gonna roll into these pots. Stand like as far away as you can to grab that, and then run past these guys. Grab this branch for the bonfire for Rotten. Then we're gonna kill Rotten 1, and then we'll have like 30 attunement, and we'll just put on all our spells. Do you want to explain anything? I just did the gutter normally, so.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to bring up here. We're going to go through Black Gulch in order to get to the Rotten. What Dolos is going to show off here is the fast way of going through Black Gulch, where you just run past everything. There are much safer ways, so slower and safer ways that require less practice.
Yeah.
If you are someone who's crunched for time or are a speed demon, it's this way or the highway.
This guy is more consistent to run past than like shoot him in the back. So I'm just gonna roll him, lock on while I'm rolling, and then while you're rolling, if you press lock on, you should always lock onto that guy there. And enemies can't hit you from there. And if you get the other forlorn, just run to this boss first, and then redo the section, and then get the bonfire. But since we got the close forlorn, you could just run past him. So here we don't have RTSR because it doesn't affect hexes, so or any magic type in this game. So we're going to go through the unbelievably boring process of killing Rotten slowly as hell. So you could get Dark Fog for this and maybe speed it up. Like you could equip it instead of like GRS or something, or just
Yes, I mean GRS.
but GRS does damage. So I'm gonna get rid of the Dark Orbs first. Keep in mind you don't have much ADP, so it's more important to keep distance than to be up close and roll. And ADP is our iframes. If you don't know, somehow.
And you're running this game.
Yeah, and you're running this game. Gotta do your research, buddy. should be safe every time doing that. This is definitely a do this fight at your own risk type fight, dude. Cause like all these strats work for me. Like I don't know, like you could play this so much safer, hyper aggressive, but hyper aggressive is just gonna get you killed, dude.
If you're not used to it.
Yeah. You can get used to it and you should be fine. Yeah, keep in mind every time you cast like GRS here, it does a lot, but you lose a lot of souls, so. And you also have like absolutely no casts. Another thing that's nice about no RTSR though is that you can like run around in the fire. So you don't want to just like hug the fire, but you know, if you end up in the fire, then you're not gonna die.
Because you're not going for an arm cut.
Yeah, you don't need it. It's blasted. You can just dodge the stuff consistently.
What you can do in this fight is if you deal damage directly to Rotten's arms, after you do enough damage, you will cut his arm off. If
Yeah.
you use it on his right arm, which has the cleaver, he is much safer to fight because he doesn't have range attacks like that. And whenever he does the vertical sense like that, the hitbox is significantly reduced and is much closer to it really limits his range.
It really does limit his range. So you could do that. It's like the whole melee strat basically. You want to cut off the arm. Make sure you check to see if you forgot to kill this guy here, which I did not, which is good. And then we're gonna go back and absolutely just level the hell out of attunement. This is what you would do on the Freya route before Rune Sentence. Oh yeah, dude. It's so clean. I guess here we could also like get a lot more souls in this one. Here we'll see what we can do here. Okay, never mind. You could go 12 ADP here. Yeah, we'll go 12 ADP here. This isn't necessary, but it's kind of safe. So we get 96 agility, and this ups our frames from 92. 92 is the previous increase of frames, so that'll just make the rest of the Rottens a little bit safer, but it's kind of pointless. Like, if you don't want to add that to your leveling, then don't. Be an absolute Giga Chad and don't. Okay, Hail isn't worth it. Hail is not worth it on Rotten. Dark Fog is a lot better, and if you want more Dark Fog, which is like actually not worth it either, you could just trade GRS, but I prefer GRS. I prefer to have spells that do the damage, not passive damage. So I'd rather have more of the orbs and this resonance than Dark Fogs. Plus it's faster, so like if you just sit there and poison Rotten for a million years, it's gonna be slower than if you sit there and hit the button for a million years and attack him. There's no going away from Rotten being a slow fight though. I think Freya might be a faster route. If you want to do that, to just like look up damageless stuff or route it yourself. Also another tip, bright bugs are practically like a waste of your time on Rotten. Like, don't waste your bright bugs unless you've got a million extra or something. You're good on all your, and you don't care about your fights being longer. As you can see, is irritatingly huge resistance to dark is not making this fun. But it's okay.
You want to show off for one Rotten what doing Dark Fog would look like?
I have Dark Fog. I'll use it in this fight. I'll do it in phase 2. Here you can do some of these. If you're a melee fan. Okay, he's idling. He has variable idles, so don't expect every idle to last the same amount. Sometimes he can glitch and do this like super quick idle and then bait you and kill you, which is like very unfair, but it does happen. So you could Dark Fog there if you wanted. I like to roll out of the way there, just so he misses, because he can't track. I'm not trying to iframe that. That you can just strafe. Try not to queue up any attacks after, like, on short recoveries, because that'll just get you killed. Make sure you're paying attention to that. Yeah, the 12 ADP plus the attunement gets you to 96, which is kind of like respectable. If we leveled a little bit higher, we could get to 99 or 105, which we will do later in the run. Plus, our souls being taken away here, it doesn't affect your soul memory, it just affects your current count. Okay, we should be in phase 2 now. We should have been, but...
So you need to use 2 Dark Fogs in order to poison Rotten.
Pretend like I know that. Like I remember it. Yeah, sure, I agree. Yep. Good take, Thonk.
Well, I mean, I had to do that quite a bit today for no upgrades. I'm quite comfortable knowing how long it takes.
You could also infuse here, but I'm gonna wait. I'll infuse later. It just requires you actually going through the full Bastille thing and whatever. Yeah, I got the... I didn't get the short bow, but I got the arrows. Nice. Okay. Nice camera glitch, and then... Make sure you got all your stuff.
Right?
What?
1 or 2 more runs.
Oh, that was rotten too.
Okay.
But yeah, you could do Bastille anytime in the run, as long as you've got fire arrows. It's literally free. Or if you're super Omega OP, just kill everything in 2 hits. But... Oh, whoops. Need our other gear on for some more stuff. That's why I don't like the Hexer's Hood, because it's annoying to sit down at this dumb bonfire every time you forget it. Alright. We'll open with Dark Fog this time. And you could use the Rouge Waters here as well, if you just want to keep spamming. Or some souls, like GRS. It's fun to spam.
The reason Rotten is dying to Dark Fog is actually analogous to smoking and how it kills you over time.
Is that the lore thought?
Yes, that is the reason why Dark Fog kills people.
Wow.
Because the Dark Fog is actually also analogous to the Industrial Revolution, where the Dark Fog killed the sky. DS2 has so much symbolism. that is my headcanon. Everything in DS2 actually resorts back
to world history.
To the American Industrial Revolution, even though this game is Japanese.
Yep. It's all European fantasy stuff anyway.
Yeah.
In the Souls games.
That's true. That's entirely true.
So it could be the England Industrial Revolution stuff, where they was capitalism and factories.
Yeah, very, very much Western ideology in this game.
So anyway, back to Dark Souls no hit. It's literally just kill Rottens, dude. Like, there's not much to explain.
Yeah, every Rotten just gets more HP because it's a new game cycle, but it's ooh, we got a different attack this time.
Something else to see. It's not just the same thing.
Wait, it's just the same stuff, different day.
Yeah. If you get that attack at long range, you want to go to the side.
Yeah. Rolling, you do not want to roll backwards.
No, it will catch you. It's a rifle.
is a very narrow cone.
I'm gonna do some no spell recovery tier management of spells here. Or you just use the Dark Fog.
I wish I could do this. Easter is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, most of the bosses binoculars are useless on. It's just lock on and spam.
Lock on and run away.
Yeah. That's how Hexes goes. Lock on and run away. That third one was risky. And okay, one more. We're almost done. The first
The
half.
only exception would be Guardian Dragon at the beginning, because Guardian Dragon takes headshot damage.
Oh, you actually do that? That's so cool. That's actually sick. You like aim at his head and then
I do.
does less damage? Or I mean, does more damage. He takes headshot damage. That's why they attack his head.
Yep.
I actually didn't even know that. Wow. Imagine learning on the guide. Alright guys. Guardian Dragon takes headshot damage. That's why people attack his head. People attack his forehead. This is the most boring one because it takes forever. So, just talk to your chat, dude.
Or talk to yourself if you don't have a chat.
Call your friends. Tell them you're fighting rotten. And you don't have anything to do. Text your friend with the other hand while you're one-handing the controller playing. Drink water on the other hand, dude. If you had a foot pedal for attacking, you could do this whole game in one hand, dude. Oh no, I got damaged by fire.
People damage. Excluding all the other damage.
Dude. Kinda hard to see with Dark Fog in your way.
Yeah. Dark Fog does obscures a lot.
Yeah, some people might find this easier than meta. Like, it kinda is. Like this build is just good.
Yeah, Magic just has that playstyle where it's slower and harder in the beginning, but it pays off a lot more heavily in the end game.
Yeah. It's all about that extra preparation gives you more payoff type of thinking.
The exception is Miracle.
Well, have you seen the duo fight, dude?
I know, I experienced the duo.
It's pretty good. They get kinda wrecked.
Yeah, Soul Spear does the same thing though, and Great Resonant Soul does the same thing.
But-
a lot less preferred.
But we're keeping with the same idea, right? It definitely does attack the enemies and do
Well,
damage.
What is consistently the most boring, I feel like Pyromancy actually.
I
Well,
think Pyromancy's boring the most.
well, Miracles is the most boring, but Pyromancy is like the most underwhelming the entire way.
Really? In DS2? Well, actually, that's so fair. I forgot about Amana. Yeah, it's very underwhelming. It's super bad in Amana, and it's like does pretty damage on the bosses compared to the other magic types. But it's respectable, I guess. It's like
Well, I mean,
the worst
the
magic,
issue is
though.
kind of the issue is kind of just fire in DS2. Fire really doesn't have much application.
yeah. Literally the only thing that's good in this game with fire is charcoal resin.
Yeah.
When an enemy
Even
is
if
weak to
that's the case,
fire.
you still do insane damage. Though. You know, are most bosses are resistant to fire, and like you still, with that great combustion, do like 600 damage with a lot of enemies. It's still good, but it doesn't feel as good. Also, pyromancy has a lot of commitment,
Oh yeah.
and you have to, and honestly, all the good pyromancy, you have to be right on the thing you're attacking. So not having range is a big downside.
Yeah, that's why hexes are so good, because they're OP and they do melee damage like a bow, just not insane range. So that's the most boring section done. It's all the runs. Make sure to put the gear on. We should have collected a total of 1,000,000 souls in the run, and we can just go back to Julie here. Okay, I'm gonna go 50 attunement. Up our ADP a bit. Get more ADP than on the other route. You go to 105, and then what is it? 40 and 40? 45, 45. Let me pop these souls real quick, actually. Do you want to explain caithas chime or something? I don't know. There's really not much to explain here, right?
Yeah, that could be much to go on. We now have 1,000,000 soul memory, which means we're gonna be able to open the Shrine of Winter without killing the other lords.
Yep.
And we're gonna be on our way to Drangleic Castle. And you get a lot of intelligence to feel like no endurance.
Yeah, we don't even level it. Yeah, we don't need to level ADP here. I don't think. We could miss out on these.
I mean, right now you're already at the soft cap with 29.
Okay, yeah, we'll go, yeah, but look at our dark damage, it goes up by 20. It's not bad. Or 13. See, 13, dude, that's the same amount. No, but we could go 40, 40, and then 17, 50. These should be the levels here.
And then from now on, we're basically going to just be leveling endurance.
Yep. Yeah, I don't even level, dude. Like, I'll level in, but, you know, I don't have, I mean, I will level, but I just don't have levels marked. 3 bright bugs, and get your gear on. Go pale. Head out to, Drangleic. And if you've played no hit before on this game, it's literally the same. Like, but I'll explain some. We're gonna swap out the Idols Chime to caithas when we get it, and the reason we have 6 chunks is so that we can get caithas to +9, and then upgrade the slab to 10. Got the slab from 2 different spots, but yeah, mainly Magus, yeah. GRS should kill this guy in 1 hit. Or not, dude. Alright. Yeah, we got 1,000,000. And this guy's on to the right, so we can run past him. If you want, you can just throw a skull here. Or you can kill him. If you don't want to deal with these guys on hexes, you can just dark fog them. So like, pretty sure it's like this. Has no idea how to do it.
Being a little generous with the range there.
Maybe just if you want to be easier, you could go from here, but If you want to see it, look at Shilky's all bosses strat. But the normal way to do it is to go around the left or the right side there, or just go across the left. No crossbow shots. We're good. That's like the normal way to do it. The way I did it there. If he's to the left, you can go around the right and then roll his rolling attack. Got 105 agility.
We get to delay it.
Yeah, it's super delayed. It's a practice thing. Like I've done some practice on that section for a bit. Kill these guys. Kill this guy. If you want extra chunks, you can do that to the lizard. So there shouldn't be any reason you don't get 6 before caithas.
I like to poison these guys here.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
What you could do is if you shot your dark bomb right in the middle of the towards
It would actually poison both. Okay. Right, got him. What?
I said that was a little wonky.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna turn you up in Discord a bit so you can hear you. Alright. Maybe I could submit this as hex any percent. So I could have. Because I don't have hex any percent on there. You know what I mean?
You're getting a little. Your britches are getting a little full there, bud.
Yeah, dude. I did that with any percent DS1, so it should work. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Team Millis, for all the cringe I've brought upon you. Not really. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here. Be an absolute legend and not need to lock on. Barely survive because somehow that orb hit. And talk to the guy. Because on this route, we don't get 13 dusk herbs or whatever, unfortunately, so we have to buy them here. And we've got 100k, so we should be fine. If you aren't gonna need these, then you can put those souls into endurance. Or if you want to stay 96, 80, or agility, you could also do the same thing. Hexes being OP as normal. This guy, you can miss your attack, scripted, and then kill him.
It is recommended that you just aim in with your binoculars.
Yeah. Here we can do the same thing, like GRS for this. Headshot and then headshot. Is that free? Then we actually do need this bonfire because we're gonna come back and kill a Throne Duo. So make sure to get this on every run because it's like required.
And also we're
Unless
using
you're
it
running
to
back
reset
through.
our spells.
Yeah.
You're not gonna reset it to reset GRS?
Oh yeah, I guess it's better to do that than to just pop it a million times, right? Yeah, why waste stuff? You could also go get the Abyss Seal here.
That's really not needed.
Nah. I don't have to deal with my HP. Can't get it on damage list. That's nice because it's an extra soul you can pop if you're running out. Nice safety thing to get. Don't want to waste souls. It's enemies free with Dark Orb. It's actually pretty good. These guys. Dark Orb specifically has insane stun. Like, it's really good. Same with the Resonant Soul. So you could like stun the dudes in a mana with them. A Bright Bug before here so that we don't have it interrupt with the Forlorn.
Yeah, that chest right there is
Yeah.
a Twinkling Titanite if you want to make a plus for your +4.
Yeah, if you want to up your upgrade. They're both being rare RNG and stuff. Alright, this part, it's very recommended that you use Resonant Soul here. Great Resonant Soul, I mean. So you want to run up here, lock on, get one hit, he'll walk off, and then get another one, dodge Dragon Rider, and then kill him. If he puts up his shield, run away. If you're running away, he always takes it away. If you ever see Dragon Rider, either one, put up their shield and you want them to take it down, just walk backwards and eventually they will. It's like required that they do that. If they're not doing it, they're glitching out, or they're just in a weird state. Like they're trying to, but they can't or something. You really want to roll everything there. Which is why the agility is nice, because this makes this pretty easy. You can do the chime finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so give him a little punchy.
You should learn all these attacks and stuff. That's why doing melee runs, it's very nice with like rapier, because it does a bunch of damage, but you also just learn the game more, I think. It's like technically Hex should be meta.
Different play style.
Right. Hex should probably be meta. Hex plus bow should probably be the meta in this game, I think. Technically it's the best for damage, but also technically not. For all bosses, no. But for any percent, it's probably better. Because
So here
yeah.
we're gonna get Caithas Chime.
Caithas is absolutely goated. Or Caithas, doesn't matter how you say it. 2 rolls into here, so it'll knock this guy down. Every single time. 2 rolls is guaranteed to aggro. If he doesn't, just do more rolls.
Just keep. You have to use
doing
the
it.
old 2000s meme of keep rolling.
Yes, the insane
rolling
funny joke.
that everyone has made in a Dark Souls game before.
The old-fashioned way.
So we
Aggroing
need
the
this
guy.
guy.
Yeah, we need
this
to
guy.
get this
We
guy.
need a soul.
We need to have his soul go to the golem. Which is what we were doing at the Dragonlake Gate.
And now we grab Caithas Chime in the left chest.
Yes.
This is gonna be our time for the rest of the run.
God, this thing's OP, dude. It's so broken. Alright. So here we're gonna do Bastille. Make sure you have some normal shards. We should from the lizard. Yep. We're gonna get 6, 6, and 6, and then 1. We can actually do elevator first. It's faster.
Hey, Dolos, I got turn for the minute, okay?
Alright. Do you want me to just finish it out?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Alright, good night.
Good night. Okay. So I'll just finish the guide. It's just basic any percent from here. Basically it's basic any percent. So this takes a million years. And we're gonna get the left chest here for the soul, for the key, and then we're gonna go back through Bastille and actually do the level with 1,000,000 damage to grab upgrades and everything. We also got the Dark Zone earlier. If you kept the RNG one, you can get infusion on the staff early and skip the chest and crypt. Alright. I'm gonna go buy bones as well because we're low. Even without the short bow, like I'm not gonna go back and grab it, but it's essentially free here. You could even blast Forlorn to death. Mega free. Might as well just kill this guy too with GRS. If that doesn't blow up, which is what happened here, just grab her literally only one bomb and miss. It's okay. Give me a break, dude. Just roll it back up. Wow. You could just bone out and then go grab the bow. Turn it around and roll it up. Come on, dumb thing. Let's go. Why are you like this? That's what I get, dude. Just be like, not turned in a weird angle. Like, could you please just turn around? Oh my god, this is actually insane. Okay, I'm just gonna not bone out. I literally can't. It's okay, I'll get it, dude. It won't take 5 minutes. Wow, dude. Oh my god. Can the character not just roll it up? Jesus. Ah! This is insane, man. I just need to get to the top, man. Oh my god, dude. Am I gonna actually lose 120 something thousand souls? No? Okay, good. No way, dude. Okay, we're just gonna lose 120,000 souls. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's frustrating. It's all because I didn't buy the bow. And we need some souls, so I guess we don't. Should be able to just kill them. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Put on soul gear instead. Maybe we can kill Lucatiel, dude. This dumb barrel, man. Just make it an unlocked door. That's all I had to do, and this would have been fine. Dumb game, man. Yeah, like I'm not barely gonna have any souls to actually do this. Okay. So sorry making this part of the guide an absolute just like this is terrible, dude. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. The insane high effort guide, by the way. Yeah, literally no souls at all because I lost all of them. Okay. Kick DS2 brain into high gear and figure out what to do. Guess I just go kill some. Or I'll go grab the 2000 here. Kill some enemies. How to save your run, by the way. So if you accidentally do that, this is the way to save your run. It's actually gonna be insane if I get this no hit somehow. Be insane, dude. Because that's annoying. Dumb mistake. Yeah, sorry about that. I hope you can understand that no-hit runners aren't perfect all the time. Unfortunately, we're not. And sometimes we make mistakes, like losing 100,000 souls to a barrel. Literally lost souls to a barrel, dude. Like, bro. Okay. Let's just upgrade this thing, man. Alright, 2. Okay, we'll go with, let's see, and like in theory, we just need like 10k, I think. How can I get that? There's gotta be some souls somewhere. I have an idea. I'm gonna go grab some, I think there's souls over there. Yeah. is more of a no-hit run with commentary on it now at this point, dude. Screwed it up so much. It's not much of a guide. Did get that soul up there, I think. I'm pretty sure there's some souls here. I have to kill this guy. They shot at me, bro. Okay. Nope, not souls. Okay. Well, at least you know this route is pretty good because we grab all the souls. Except for like one that I can't grab right now. I can't really think of any more to grab. Imagine losing 100k. So, also lesson, buy bones before you run through Bastille, dude. Oh my god. Like, if the worst thing is that we have to fight Mirror Knight with like low damage. Oh, boohoo, but I want to get the plus 10 on this. If I can. Okay, we're a little bit closer, bro. We'll just do low damage Mirror Knight. It's fine. So Mirror Knight's gonna be hard here, but like he'll actually be a lot harder or a lot easier normally. So I'll just use Mirror Knight's soul and then get to plus 10. Oh, we should Dark Infuse. Is that free? It's free to Dark Infuse, right? Should be. Nope, of course it's not free to Dark Infuse. Here's what I would have done if I was hit already. I would have cheated in some souls and then done this normally. But basically at this point you would go through Bastille and then you'd get plus 10 on the caithas chime. And then you'd infuse the caithas chime. And then you could get the extra stone. And we're going to infuse the staff later. Yeah. It's kind of... The game is kind of, or the run has kind of gone pretty off the, hopefully, like the intended way of doing this, but it's okay. It's fine. And all I needed to do is to have the short bow, bro. Short bow's the goat. Okay, we do no damage. Oh, I forgot. How many souls? I can. It's gonna be a lot harder. I got this though. He clutches up. Yeah, sadly not free. It's not that bad though. Like, we get a summon and then... Oh no. Oh my god. Danger? Danger. Yeah. So, lesson learned, dude. I'm so glad this guide is now hella memed. Don't do anything dumb on a run, dude. God. And then also, get your short bow. God, dude. Huge deal, as you could clearly see. Tell Donk one sec. Okay, so Omega cringe split, but we finally made it through. So that fight, I can show a video of it later. It's super easy normally. Like, that's not a hard boss. Okay, now we can finally get our +10. Oh my god. That shows you that the staff hexes aren't that bad. It's just that caithas is just better, dude. Like, press left, bro. So that's what we were missing out on. All those upgrades, because we have no souls. Which is unfortunate. So yeah. Keep bones. Use the short bow. Yada yada. Alright, caithas chime time. Just run down to the bottom here. Soul. This makes me want to do 100% speed runs now. You'll see the damage, dude. You'll see the difference. If I could hit my shots. Look at that. Look at all that damage we're missing out on from Mirror Knight, dude. This is what we should have been doing. Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty straightforward time here with the end game. It's like a more simplified bow run, basically. Except we need to watch our range. So you gotta stand here and aggro one of them. I'm gonna one-shot them, or not. Waka S. This is nice, this is 2k. Alright. So this section, this guy aggros early. So we'll just use, we'll pay attention, dodge the first one, dodge the second one, and then whenever she has the long recovery, we go for the double hit with the binoculars. Get here, lock on, and then step around and kill her. And I'll actually, normally I do the other way around there, but for this guide I'll just do the simple way. This is the easiest way to do a mono. You kill him and then kill him. With the GRS. Can do some poisoning. And that edge there is going to block her attacks. And come in here. If you stand right here, she can't shoot, and then you shoot through this like pillar thing. Kill her. Lock on, and then do the same thing we did with the other one. Like lock on and then step around. That's the little trick of Amana. Get up to this pillar here. Kill her. Private block. Rouge water. Lock on. Kill her. Run along the left edge here. Come here. Peek, check, and he's going away. We got plenty of time. Go for the headshot for the guaranteed 1,000 damage or whatever. This is a little bit Maka. You could do trigger skip here if you wanted. Then we can guarantee the kill on these guys by getting a headshot. Yeah, on this run, I think the Dark Infusion guarantees the kill, which is so nice. I think on no damage it doesn't, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter because I still go for the headshot. You could set the bonfire, but I'm just gonna. Double rouge water. $60K should be fine. I'm gonna get invaded here. Oh, I still haven't bought the bones. It's okay. Stay on the left here. Go in. And that's a mana. This fight has an instant, so be ready. It's really easy to kill them though. Just watch out for that quick attack. Okay, then here you want to go for the headshot. And Dark Orb spam. And then here I'll buy the bones. Should have bought them before, but I messed up again. Still haven't learned it, I guess, to buy bones when you can. Or it's too late. That was like the worst situation possible for Mirror though. It's crazy I saved it. So yeah, savable if you make mistakes. But we've learned that for sure, man. Good to know. Route isn't terrible. Awesome. Okay, so time for Velstat. Crypt is super simple. You just Dark Orb through the Cyanites, and then we're gonna use the we're gonna walk up to different pillars and use the Resonant Souls to kill the more resistant mages. Then we're gonna do the normal strats for Dragon Rider +6 route. This should be way more than enough. 10 should be fine. Did I miss those words? I'm not wasting my souls, dude. Keeping them for GRS. Basically, it's no point to level here because GRS. It's just you want to make sure it's always good. These guys are cracked with their even better poise. Let's just kind of wither their health away, since it doesn't take that long. We have like a million of them. This guy gets wrecked. Totally not busted spell. Kill the hollow with the most powerful spell you have. Kill 2 hollows with it. Yeah, but look at that damage, dude. Alright, cool. Oh, never mind, not cool. Insane play, dude. I'll just do this. I like fists better than staffs or whatever for this. I'm more accustomed to it. You do some insanely scary stuff here with the, like on an only run. I'm saying it's scary on an only run, but I would rather just aggro them here, and then you could kill him or run past. I'm gonna run past. The amount of rouge wire we get, though, kind of, and the fact that we can buy these, it's just like we don't really need to worry about the deficit of gear to replenish our stuff. Okay, so this fight is pretty straightforward. Aggro here, dodge Dragon Raider, whatever he does. Dodge that, and then get to the firewall. This is Velstat. He's gonna be, like, he's gonna take so much damage at the start and then get absolutely wrecked. Also, I didn't grab the other stone. No big deal. You don't need it. But basically, before the, like, after the 2 stone guys, before the big hallway, there's a chest. So you want to go over there. If you don't have high agility here, you want to play this safe. He still takes a respectable damage, I guess. It's that dark infusion that's making this so much better, I think. Yeah, nice thing about Hexes is that you don't even really need to, like, rely on the fact that you don't have to learn the bosses as much. It's more of just learning your punishes, not the actual attacks. Yeah, here we're gonna use our souls for bright bugs. And then we're gonna go do Alias Keep. Alright. So I did miss the item. I don't have enough for 2 bright bugs, I think. Well, we can grab all 3 now. We probably won't be able to level. Oh, do we barely have enough? Oh no, we had enough anyway. Okay. I was thinking it's 18,000 or 180. 1 level in, dude. Now from this point, we're just pumping in. Since like Thonkk said earlier, we're already at the cap. Still have some souls. Make sure you still have some souls. That was probably dumb to level there because I lose on souls. You could kill the ogre here if you wanted. So be safe. Just a funny hex animation. Or I guess we can... Yeah, we can just run past him with the king ring on. Yeah, and the reason I haven't been talking that much anymore is because at this point it's just a demonstration of like where to go, because it's exactly the same as any percent, and it's just, and it's like it's pretty straightforward. You're just running through the game. It's like, you know, we're just grabbing notably extra items like, or notable extra items like this herb over here or whatever. And it hasn't been much to explain because like Velstadt and Crypt are the same. And Mana's pretty close. So I'm just kind of assuming that people have seen this stuff before. Well, I'm sorry if you're new. You're seeing it for the first time and there's not as much explanation. But yeah, all the strats should be straightforward. Like what's great at DS2 is that nothing's like, or not nothing, but there's not that much that's entirely just like up for debate in your head. Like you're not just gonna be like, oh, I wonder is this strat gonna work or not? You know, like they pretty much all just work when you see them for the first time. Like DS3 is a lot of precision and stuff like that, but Dark Souls 2 just gives us straight to the point. Like we're running from point A to point B and killing bosses. Like it's not that much more complicated, I don't think. Or DS1 where you got firebomb laps and everything. But yeah, this herb is nice if you want to grab it. I'll use it on this fight up here. And these ogres, you want to dodge to the right and then roll through. And then this next door here, there's another Twilight. And then another ogre. Use we're gonna just not use one on Nash. Here we can just kind of attack the head, like Thonkk was saying. You wanted. Insanely tough fight, by the way. If you want to play it safer, go in. I would recommend going in instead of staying back. That's why Hexes should be meta, by the way, because it's that easy. Like nothing in the beginning is particularly challenging enough for Hexes to be that much harder than Rapier runs. But the reason that runs easier is because of the bow. The bow just has the range, but this damage is just so good, dude. And because Rapier and bow is faster. Rapier is the fastest build in the game. so people use it. You could grab each feather from there if you wanted. Oh, and for Dragon's Shrine here, we probably don't want to use Dark Fog. You'd think that you would want to use Dark Fog on the champion because he can be poisoned. So you'd be like, oh, you know, let's use Dark Fog. But the reason we're not going to use Dark Fog is because it can hit the other enemies, and if it does, then they can all just run at you, and that would be not good. Don't want hordes of enemies charging you at once. I'm gonna rest here for replenishment. I would very much recommend doing this, not wasting your spell cast at the end of the run, because at this point you probably drained all the resources out of the game. Like, you know, like you saw with my insane souls, where it's like I don't even have souls I can go grab anymore because I've grabbed all of them. So maybe you should keep some souls handy, not just for casting, but you know, in case you need it. I don't know. Or just don't be an idiot with your route. Act like I am. You just actually use the short bow, pick it up, and like as soon as you open Lennegrass door, grab short bow. So that was my mistake. Yeah, blast through everything and then Twilight Herb. That's why we don't want to. You don't want to just waste all of these by not setting up the bonfire. It's all about the GRS. It's just the best spell that we have on no hit. It's the best spell. Like, and it's arguably the best spell in the game. That was unbelievably risky. Don't do that in a no hit run, even though it's no hit right now. Now you could say that once we're away from all the poison guys, it should be fine. Just poison, like I could use poison in this room here, but now it's just a playstyle preference for me where I'm like, I'd rather not. He has this insane aggro leash, so it's better to like stay back and cast Dark Orb because it's fast. Yeah, look, we're doing really good damage. Like, this is good. Normally these fights with champion take forever. Dude, don't walk through the pillar, moron. Oh, he got roll caught. You shoot him at the ankle, sometimes it's roll caught. Okay. So here it's like, I like to just take this stuff off so I don't accidentally shoot some random enemy. Like if I running attack in air, what's the point? But if I shoot Dark Hail at 20 of these guys, I'm gonna, you know, aggro some of them. Talked him for the Ashen Start and Bone. Now it's time for the final stretch of the run. It's pretty simple from here. Gonna go to the Unbeknownst place and kill Giant Lord. So it's super safe in Hexes, which is nice. Also, another thing I want to say, sorry for if I'm going very slow. I am trying to not make any mistakes like we've already done. And also I hope that it's been, you can actually follow what I'm doing, even though it's like, you know, I'm just doing a run basically. No range. So it's safe here because we don't have to YOLO at all. Like YOLOing isn't even better on Hexes. Maybe if you miss every attack, it's better. Get out of here, but it's a range. Or not, dude. Whatever. We'll just send the guy here. If you stand right here, you never get hit by any fire. Quote McSwizzy. Maybe not quote, but that's what he said, so I'm gonna believe him. Yeah, okay, cool. So the goal was to try and kill them because the Great Resonant Soul will do an insane amount of damage to them. But instead we got the RNG where we could just use this thing to get them instead. So we do want a Bright Bug on this boss. Then we're gonna run up the platform. So you can like start on the right here. Dodge this to the left. Open with one GRS. So there's actually no point to do the soul memory or gear stuff. We could go level end here. Yeah, I will. Get some more endurance before duo. Yeah. We're coming at the home stretch of the run. We're still hitless, which is really good. Yeah, it's all about like the actual mental here is all about the focus. Can you stay focused through these last few bits of the run, you know? You go for like 111 agility if you're hyper scared here and you're like, I don't want to die to memes. That would actually be a really good play on, it might be a better play than Bright Bugs, just going 111 for the duo fight. Yeah, Lily, what's one level? Okay. Whatever. King's Gate, and we're gonna do Thronies. So you could do Throne Duo after Velstad if you wanted, but like, might as well just get all your stuff before. Alright, so we're gonna miss out on the damage from this to... What's his name? To Nash. Also, man, that Giant Lord was so easy, dude. Oh my god. Just gets blasted, man. So fun. Alright. This has just been basically just like a commentary at the end. I'm kind of annoyed. I think I should get over it, but yeah, I hope this is good enough for new runners. I don't want to. If you have any questions, let me know. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Because there probably will be some. This isn't the best guide I've made. I think my DS2 80% one was a little better. Same with the SL one. It's probably the fastest place to Bright Bug, or maybe over here. Like when it runs out over here. But it'd probably been smarter. It doesn't matter. This boss gets destroyed. We don't even have to use Dusk Herbs. As you can see, it really just gets wrecked, dude. Already buffing. I would still practice this fight if you're struggling with it on meta. If it was hard for you on meta, all the weird memes are still gonna exist on this fight and Hex. Or if you've never done this run before, I would. If this is your first run, I would still familiarize yourself with this boss. Even though it's like an actual joke. Because you really never know whenever you're gonna get memed. Funny random heal. But yeah, we can just keep using Resonant Soul and Dark Fogs at this point. Try not to get hit by the orbs. Actually get some Resonant Souls off. And that's just pretty straightforward. Good casting time with this versus the Myrat without it. The gear here. Yeah, see, this is the bugs we were talking about that we didn't get to see on Mirror Knight. You'll get that a lot on Mirror Knight, where the chime hexes will just miss. The fog will kill. And that's Hex no hit. With some commentary from BigThonkk. Who needs souls, dude? We are definitely the Dark Lord, even though we can't get the Dark Lord ending. But yeah. There we go, dude. I really hope this was like somewhat helpful. If anyone needs questions or anything, or answers or whatever, just hit me up on Discord. Ask the Team Hitless Discord if you want to know the tools. Make sure you've got Baby Jump DLL. You can find it on Sudo's GitHub page. If you want to practice, you probably want. You can look up speedsels.com and download the save organizer. Set up your save file on PC. This game is a lot easier to practice on PC. Just letting you know. If you're on PC, you also want meta so you can practice. That's like pretty much it, dude. I mean, yeah, it's like all the basic practice tools that people usually use on PC runs. So, thank you for watching, and good luck to anyone who's gonna try this, dude. This is a fun run. This is probably the best. This is probably the most fun Magic run. I don't know if it's the easiest. I think Sorcery is probably easier, but yeah. Hopefully this is good enough guide for the Team Hitless everything and whatever. But yeah, have a good one. And shouts to BigThonkk for appearing for the first half of the run before I messed up the mirror fight. Oh yeah, you know, actually, you can look at the mirror fight real quick if you want to see it. Let's go to. Do we have a mirror fight? Guess I can go to BigThonk's run. No, I'm not going to actually. I'll just go to mine. Okay. So this is the Hex run I did already for Old Souls. It's insanely scary. Can find the mirror fight. You have the black fire bombs because it's the. Okay, here we go. This is the actually upgraded chime. Doesn't have the infusion though, but you can see the damage we're doing. This is plus 10. Yeah, there's the glitch that I was talking about. The input display might cover. I'm sorry about that, but whatever. Yeah, you can see it's basically just the same. Nice. There's the glitch. Yeah, nice. There's the summoning. It's like you do actually a surprising amount more with the what you call it, the infusion, the dark infusion on the caithas, but it's no big deal. But yeah, and you can also grab the infusion in Crypt, which I missed. You could do this run with Freya route instead as well. So I mean, I hope you guys like my B tier movie guide. thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And everything I already said. Later.